the heck? Oh, oh my God. Ah, oh my God. Ugh. Sorry. All right, guys. So it's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So earlier today, I got my hair done. It was a lot prettier, but my curls are kind of falling out because I just woke up from a nap. So my hair is kind of like crazy right now, but it's still done. It's just my curls kind of fell down. Anyway, I want to talk about something today. So today I went to my hair appointment, and today it was at 11 this morning. I went to my hair appointment, and I decided to give it a few minutes and not be there exactly at 11 because the last time that I went to my hair appointment, I had to wait for my hairstylist because she was finishing up with somebody's hair. And so I had to wait for probably like 10 minutes for my hairstylist to finish up. So this time around, I decided, I was like, okay, I'm going to give it some time because I used to get my hair done about 10. And so since my appointment was at 11, I'm like, okay, well, maybe somebody's ahead of me, you know? So I got to my hair appointment at 11:15 and stuff. So I left my house late. So I get to my hair appointment. My hairstylist is waiting for me, and she's like, I'm like, oh, did you have anybody ahead of me? And she's like, well, no. And she told me she was like that I was her first appointment for the day. And so what I thought was, and I kind of feel like that she had somebody ahead, but that person had decided to I guess that person didn't come or something like that. And so she's like, well, all the other appointments are after me. So I'm like, oh shoot. And usually it takes my hairstylist like at least an hour to do my hair and get it looking really nice and everything like that. I know right now it doesn't look perfect because my curls fell out. Well, they're still falling out. Anyway, but hey, at least my hair is holding the curls, right? It was my curls was popping earlier today and stuff like that. I'll post a video of like what my hair looked like. It was cuter, but it's still got the personality. So my hairstylist did manage to get my hair done in an hour. And she finished my hair officially at about like 12. Oh, I think it was like 12:05 or something like that. Now her next appointment had came at 12, and so during my appointment, I knew I was late because I got there at 11:15. So my hairstylist was able to do it in 45 minutes, but my appointment ran over 5 minutes. So since I had been late, um, during the appointment, my hairstylist, she went through the process. She washed my hair, she dried my hair, she, blow dried my hair. She, made sure it was done very nicely. And I was very happy. And she also uses like a shampoo that I have her use for my hair, which is really great. So, she really showed up and she did my hair, and I was very happy about that. And at the end of my appointment, I normally pay her about, $95 to do my hair. Um, and I was thinking during the appointment, I'm like, well, I want to pay her for her time, and the fact that she was waiting on me. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give her a tip. So I decided that since I was late by 15 minutes, I wanted to pay her for her time. So I gave her a tip um, to basically cover the time she was waiting. Okay. And I had, you know, I spoke up and let her know that, hey, I want to give you a tip. Normally I give her like a little small tip, but today I wanted to be, more considerate. So I gave her a $20 tip. So today I paid her 115 for my hair. because I wanted to pay her for those minutes she was waiting. So not just the 95 I normally pay, but 25 to make it so that the amount of time, because when I got there, it said it was 11:15, right? And so I paid her 1:15 for the time that she was waiting and stuff like that. So I found that to be a good gesture. And she was very nice to the other people when they came at 12. She asked them to give her a few minutes, and they did. They waited in the chairs like I had done the prior, like a month ago when I was with my hairstylist. And so um, what had happened was is that when I was leaving out of my appointment, my hairstylist scheduled me for next month, which is awesome. And then the next thing is that on my way out the door, I spoke to the people because my appointment had ran over by 5 minutes. So I spoke to the people. I said, hey, you guys, don't be mad at the hairstylist. I ran late. You know what I'm saying? I was in the wrong. Don't be mad at her. You know what I'm saying? She did her job. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to be gracious with me. You know what I'm saying? And so, in the past, I never would have did something like that. I never would have been the type of person to really speak up. I kind of would have been quiet and kind of left out the door. But, in two instances, I spoke up to, at that hair appointment. You know what I'm saying? And I did. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of it is because of the book I've been reading, The Dance of Connection, and how, it has taught me about how to be more um, I read about, how to speak up in situations. And, I'm starting to apply those things to my life. I'm starting to become more um, aware of, how it matters for me to speak up about things that matter to me. And I have this habit of, not really telling people that things are going bad until like, until it's like right in the thick of something, because I like to handle stuff on my own. But I'm working on that, and I'm also working on like expressing when something is important to me. I'm working on learning how to do that, to tell people, hey, I'm working on telling people that what's important to me and stuff. And in the past, I wasn't able to do that. I'm also, listening to what my needs are. So over the holiday, I knew I wanted to go and visit with my families, both sides of my family, whatever, because they were having events and stuff. So I knew I wanted to go to one event. I didn't end up going there, but there was two other family events that popped up, one on my mother's side, one on my dad's side. And I had this anxiety about going to the family gathering on my dad's side. But, I decided to listen to that part of myself and say, hey, it's okay to go. And I was debating whether or not to go and stuff like that, going back and forth with myself. And I finally decided, you know what, it's okay for me to go spend time with my family. It's okay for me to get to know people. And, I let myself go, and the same went for the gathering on my mother's side. And so, like, I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming more comfortable with myself, and I'm letting myself be more authentic to who I am. And the reason is because, I feel that, it's me kind of baby stepping it a little bit. It's me really starting to understand where my needs lie and who I am. For many of us, we hold back on being our sorry guys, I keep doing it because my hair's kind of this is getting sticking up. A lot of times we hold back on being our true selves because we're afraid of being ourselves, but it's all right to be ourselves. It's okay to listen to the needs that we have. That's okay. We don't have to be afraid to be who we are and be afraid to be judged and stuff. I grew up being criticized and being judged and stuff like that. And I'm learning that it's okay for me to be me. And I think that overall, I think that I'm liking who I'm becoming, and I'm starting to be like, wow, I'm this person. Like, wow, it's okay for me to be this person. It's okay for me to just like go after things I want to do. This is awesome, you know? So I'm like super like it's really opening my eyes as I, do, self-discovery. Some people call it shadow work, but I'm starting to, look at myself more objectively about like, how do I show up when it comes to situations and things like that? Not so much looking out at other people. Now, yes, I can get mad. Yes, I can get frustrated at other people, but I'm starting to like turn the lens kind of inward and look at myself and how am I conducting myself and things like that. And I'm starting to do that. And you know, speaking up for yourself doesn't happen overnight. Doing things you want to do doesn't happen overnight. It's a baby step thing. But I have to say, I'm very proud of myself for learning to do this. And I'm making choices and decisions in my life towards who I want to be. And I think that's beautiful and that's awesome, for me to be me and to know that that's okay. You know, I just think that, many people in their lives, they feel afraid or feel worried about what are people going to think, but it's okay to start being yourself and not hide behind a mask of who you think other people want you to be. And it's hard when you've grown up and you've been criticized and conditioned to think that you have to do things other people's way and stuff and everything. It can be hard, but you know what, it's a process of taking things one step at a time. And how I got here is that I had to read, and research, and go through like online classes and stuff like that. Like it took me a while to get to this position of who I am. I've had things that have let me down, that have upset me, and stuff like that. But the more I go along, and the more I read, not only just read, but apply things, I'm starting to get a better version, a more understanding version of myself, you know. And I just wanted to share that with those of you. And there was a few of you guys who popped in as I've been recording, and I appreciate you guys' views as well. It's really nice and really heartwarming and stuff too. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of share what's going on. And, I think for me, going forward, self-discovery is going to be it. And I have to say, like, you know, reading the book, The Dance of Anger, getting through the book, The Dance of Connection. I believe I'm in chapter 13 right now, so I only got two more chapters of that book and I'll be done. And I'm starting to see how a lot of the things that I'm reading and researching and applying to myself is really coming through and really helping me out a lot. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching this video, and tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for taking a few minutes that you did, or a few seconds or whatever and stuff. If you have time, you can watch the full video. But thank you all for just showing up and everything. I appreciate you, and bye for now.